is Wednesday, March 10th at 9:30 a.m. I'm just exporting the last vlog. My desk is fairly messy, but I gotta clean it up, I think. There's crap everywhere. I have some dishes that need to go in the kitchen. I need to get a Switch game card holder for the desk because my Switch games are slowly just kind of piling up in the corner over here. I'm afraid I'm gonna knock them off and never be able to find them again. So I need something to hold those. It's Wednesday, so I have a therapy telephone appointment with my therapist at 2 o'clock, I believe. I have to edit another thing. I should do some sewing or something today, probably. Or maybe more art stuff, I don't know. But it's back to being cold in here because this room makes no sense. My migraine is a little better today, but not gone away, so it's still there to annoy me. I'm taking my steroid pack or whatever it is and hoping that will kill the cycle so that it won't come back. Otherwise, I had a piece of leftover pizza for breakfast, which is a very strange breakfast, but that's just me because I'm lazy and it was in the fridge. But otherwise, I should probably like work out or something, but my arm thing is still bothering me. Itching really bad, but that's probably because it's healing. I was digging around on eBay this morning looking at their fee calculator thing, and it just tells you how much fee they took. It doesn't tell you what it's for or anything. And for my calculations, the normal fees were 10% of what you sold it for and 10% of the shipping cost, which is stupid because they charge fees on shipping. That still didn't come out to as much as what they charged me, so I don't know what the hell their fees are now, and it doesn't even say, so I despise eBay. Everything they've done so far has been stupid as fuck. They need to get their shit together for sure. So I was just poking around on Etsy and found a really cool game card holder that's also one of these things, basically, which is the things where the Switch controllers go into. So basically it's that, except it has like a drawer that pops out that has a space for the game cards. It's like dual purpose, so I got that off of Etsy, and it's like they 3D print them, I believe, so I don't know how long it'll take to get here, but at least it's something to hold the cards and also be useful as far as a game or a controller type thing. So I will be happy to have that, and then this can go in the game room and be used in there for anything if I need it. But it's just a cool little item, and it was like customizable as far as color and what was on it. So I got a green one with a pink Animal Crossing leaf logo on it, so that's really cool. And hopefully that comes quickly so that I can use it and put my game cards in it before I lose them. Lunch again. More tuna. Oh, I love tuna. Now it's about 1:30 and I did the feeding, and I'm just in my room to get away from all the loudness of the house so that when Diane calls I can be on the phone for a while without getting interrupted. But I think I'm gonna play a little bit of Animal Crossing while I'm laying here waiting for her to call. Okay, it's sometime in the afternoon. I don't know exactly because I don't have a clock on me at the moment, but it is past 2 o'clock-ish because I just got done with the appointment with Diane on the phone. So yeah, I was just doing that, and I made myself a bit of hot chocolate because I felt like it. And it is 3:40 actually, so almost 4 o'clock. I'm uploading the Octopath Traveler game video. For some reason, OBS decided that it was not going to record the sound of the fucking game, so there's nothing really that interesting to listen to in the background. So I just had to put a repeating fucking music track because it was just kind of boring otherwise. But I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that for other ones because the mirror box was working fine before. There was plenty of sound, so I don't understand what the hell, because it's ridiculous. It was working fine before. I wish it was not so freaking difficult. But anyway, this is important. I think I'm just going to watch some more YouTube and chill for a minute because I was playing Animal Crossing earlier. I really don't have anything else per se because I did my taxes earlier, which is good. So I only have one thing I actually have left on my list to do today, so I suppose I'm almost finished. Oh, now it's working. What the fuck, weird ass camera! Also, we are thawing some turkey ground turkey meat to make into turkey burgers to grill on the outside grill because it's so warm and nice. Even though I would probably quickly regret going outside again because my migraine will probably be 1,000 times worse. But if I use my neti pot tonight, it should be less so. And also take all my medicines like I should. I'm not very good at that usually. Also, I was outside earlier and realized that there's some of the cute little purple flowers popping up, so I gotta get some filmage of that because they are so pretty. I think the Easter lilies that we had around the propane tank have decided to die because I haven't seen them for a few years, and I think it's because there was standing water for their right where they are for quite a while, so I think they drowned, which is terrible, but that's what happens when the yard's so weird. But I don't think they're coming back unless we plant some more, but they might drown again, so we might have to plant them somewhere else so that they don't drown again, because that's the worst spot of the yard as far as standing water tends to go, and this time of year is fairly rainy usually. Waiting for my cocoa to cool. I used my tea kettle to make it because it's just so much easier to flick on the tea kettle and let it boil water for me. But it's always really hot, so I have to wait for it to cool or else I'll burn myself, and I don't want that. So I was just rewatching some of my old videos because I'm bored. I don't know. And I'm watching this one that was in May when I'm wearing this shirt specifically. And I was always wondering why there was like weird little spots like on it. It looks like bleach because I was like, what? It looks like a bleach spot, and there's a few like on this side too, and it's just like, I wonder what that is. And I was watching this video. Turns out my dumbass bleached my hair in this shirt. I really didn't realize I did that, but watching the video I'm like, well, that's exactly this shirt. What the fuck was my dumbass thinking? You don't bleach your hair in shirts that are not the bleach shirt. I did that last time, but at least I thought about it and took it off. But Jesus Christ, my dumbass needs to remember my bleach shirt when I go and bleach my hair. Because no wonder I have fucking bleach spots on these shirts. God damn it. Pass Zin, what the fuck, dude? Especially with black shirts, you don't want to do that because then there's bleach spots on it, and that's never gonna go away, and it looks like there's something on my shirt at all times. It drives me crazy. Oh, dumb Pass Zin. So it is almost 7 o'clock in the afternoon, or evening technically, and I think I'm gonna head to bed now. I was mostly just watching old YouTube videos of mine, and I need to get to bed earlier because I keep not getting up when I should, but I've also not been sleeping well because of the whole, you know, allergy thing, and I've not been breathing well. So anyway, I think I'm going to go to bed, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, March 11th at almost 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't realize my own strength because this morning I put on this shirt, which is the Angel Dragon Anthrocon 2016 shirt that I got in 2016, and I proceeded to stretch it slightly because I do that occasionally, and I don't know my own strength. I ripped the goddamn sleeve. Look at, now there's a big old fucking hole in the sleeve because I tore it. God damn it, Zin. So I'm gonna have to sew that up later, I guess. It's a good thing I know how to sew because I seem to ruin a lot of my clothes just by being stupid. But I suppose that's what happens when you don't know your own goddamn strength. But anyway, I had to beat myself out of bed this morning because it's 7 o'clock, which normally I get up at 6, but obviously I didn't get up at 6 this morning because I didn't sleep like at all. I got to actual sleep at maybe 1 a.m. maybe. And then I woke up again at like 5 a.m. and I was just like, what? Really? Why? And then I tried to go back to sleep, and then it was like 7 o'clock. So I got up at 7. So yeah, I just haven't been sleeping real at all. And I don't understand last night because normally I at least get to sleep. Even though I don't sleep well, I still usually sleep. But last night I couldn't even get to sleep, so I'm just plagued by general sleep demons. I have to take my steroid packet pills this morning. These are those like titrating pills where you're supposed to take like 1 before breakfast, 1 after lunch and dinner, and then 2 at bedtime. But today is 1 before breakfast, 1 after lunch and dinner, and 1 at bedtime, because normally it's 2 at bedtime, or it has been the past few days, but this is day 3, so far I think it seems to be working, because it's supposed to break the cycle of migraines, and today I don't think I have a migraine. At least not yet. But, you know, give it time. Also, it's a little harsh lighting at the moment because I have my sunlight on, but, you know, you gotta deal with it. Just deal with it. Also, this shirt says it's a 2X, but it's a little bit strange. Because, like, it fits, except the arms are slightly tight, which is why I was pulling on them a little bit. And around the neck is a little tight. I think it's probably just because it was brand new and I've never worn it. And brand new shirts feel brand new. They don't feel like they've been worn at all, and I like well-worn clothes, I think. Because, like, the stiffness of new clothes is not to my liking. And that's what this one was. Which is why I tore a hole in it. Oh, goodness, then why? Anyway, my hair seems to be strangely not pink at the roots in some parts. Because it was before, but it seems to be growing out and blonde, which is very strange, but anyway, I'm rambling. Today is, I think, supposed to rain. Unless I'm remembering things wrong. And I want to, let's see, work on Frosty, and I gotta do the impression kit that Smile Direct sent me, because they sent me another one yesterday. And I'm supposed to do it again and send it back, which I don't like doing those all that much. It takes up a lot of time, but it's gotta be done because they don't seem to know what to do otherwise. Also, I gotta find, unless they give me gloves. I don't remember. I think they might give me gloves. But anyway, I am rambling. I'm going to watch some YouTube and chill for a little bit and get my sun in, because that's how I do it. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today? Ooh, good morning. How about you, Mumbles? Good morning, Mumbles. Good morning. Hey, BB. Hello, BB. Sweet, 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 sweet. Time to get up and at 'em. Gotta make your breakfast and all that. Goodness, you're a heavy boy. Yeah. Wanna go potty? You should put your green beans in your water. That's not. Oh, where they go. Empty, I think. Thought we had another one. No, maybe we don't. God forsaken. Fixing the storm already. You two fighting about it. This thing's ain't gonna move. Boy, boy, hey, you, cut that out. Go over there and eat. Looks like it's fixing the storm. Wonderful. So I've decided I'm going to have a tuna baked potato for breakfast. Well, probably be lunch by the time it's done, but I thought it'd be an interesting, different thing to have, and it's pretty low calorie, so. So that's gotta cook for 45 minutes. The oven needs to heat up still. Quentin, would you stop? But it's past 9 o'clock, so I'm going to work out now, I think. So time to change into my tank top. So I baked my crispy potato. Hold on. Let me turn this down. I baked my crispy potato, which I rubbed with salt. And then I made like a tuna salad type stuff with the green onions. And then I put cheese on top and melted it. Hopefully this will be tasty. For a pretty low calorie too. So it is almost 2 o'clock and I came in from doing the feeding and I thought I would work on this because it's been forever and I keep meaning to finish it, but I haven't. And I think I'm gonna redraw the face or whatever. Maybe a little bit just because I'm not so sure about this. But I went to start and my pen is dead. My pen is dead. It's like the 60th time I've gone to draw and didn't realize I hadn't charged my pen in like 2 days. So it's dead and I want to wait for it to charge before I can do anything. So I have a USB-C cord that I have plugged into my computer down here to charge my pen with, and I was just thinking to myself, where can I put this? Because like, if it's on the desk, I'll knock it off. So, me being my strange self, I put a command hook down here. So now I can just hook it right there and that's where it can stay. Why, I don't know, but it's out of the way and it keeps it up off the floor. So I suppose better than nothing. So I always wondered what this plant here actually was called. So I looked it up and apparently it's an aluminum plant because it's got like these aluminum sort of stripes on it. I wanted to look up how it's gotten taken care of because it like seems to be not doing all that well. See all the dead leaves and stuff that's falling off of it. So yeah, I'm probably going to like clean it up a bit and set it over there on the stand that I'm going to move in front of the, well, not in front of, but over there where the trash can is right now, because that way I can use this lamp, which is actually a sun lamp or whatever that normally you just use on my face. I can use that on the plant while it's sitting there. So I think it'll get better light if it has its own light. So, and it's not doing all that great over there. So I'm just trying to revive it, and it doesn't have a lot of room there anyway. So I'm gonna move it over there, I think. So I obviously have been watching old videos of mine for a little while because I just want to, and I want to make sure everything's correct. And I'm bored, I don't know. But I was watching one from January, and it was when I first got my Smile Direct aligners. And I actually am surprised that I have managed to adjust so well to them. It sounded like I had the worst lisp ever, but I seem to have adjusted because I don't even notice them now, even though they have to give me new ones. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I thought it was a very interesting thing. Okay, it's about 6 o'clock now and I'm gonna go have dinner and we're having tacos, but I'm going to end this vlog here. So thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay fluffy. Bye. Alex, you look like a doofus.